today's video is going to be our second video in this new YouTube 101 series. And first off, I just want to say a huge thank you to everyone that left so much positive feedback and so many kind comments on my last YouTube 101. I am so happy that you guys found that so helpful. And I really hope that those tips helped you guys grow your channel. Alright, so first off, I want to start about saying that YouTube is a full-time job for a lot of content creators here, and there's a bunch of different ways that you guys can make money. And the first way that you can make money on YouTube is through Grapevine. I absolutely love Grapevine. There's actually a few websites out there such as FameBit, Realio, Social Fabric. There's a bunch of different ones out there where they bring brands and content creators together, and then brands basically will put up a proposal and they will have a picture of the product and they'll say like a little description, and then they'll put their website and kind of like what they want done in the video. And then the content creators will go in and kind of see, all right, what stuff do I want to talk about in future videos, and which I would love to, what brands do I want to work with. And then when they find a brand, they're like, okay, I like this product, I looked at your website, I'm going to send you a proposal. So my favorite website to go to do this at is Grapevine, and I am saying this like honestly, you guys, Grapevine is the best. I have had it to where the brands a lot of time will post on FameBit and Grapevine together, but I always hear from them from Grapevine. I don't know what it is about Grapevine versus FameBit. I don't know if there's a lot of people on FameBit. I know that FameBit recently like made higher requirements, like they just had way too many people there. I'm not even sure. But Grapevine, I love it. And I've never had a problem with Grapevine with like hearing back from companies or like having any problems. Like, and if I have any issues, I just message them and I get a reply quickly and fastly. So for me, my best experiences have been with Grapevine, and they have been absolutely amazing, and I've had just a wonderful experience with them. So I definitely recommend Grapevine, you guys. I will have a link down below that you guys can check out. But basically on Grapevine, they have a bunch of little tab sections, and one of those tab sections is called Match. And on that Match tab, you just click it, and then all of a sudden a person will pop up of what Grapevine thinks would be a great collaboration for you. So that is another great thing about Grapevine, is that they have a collaboration section, because you guys know how I spoke in my last video of how to grow your channel. Collaborations are key because you're not only meeting your audience, but you're also meeting someone else's audience, and then you kind of multiply it. So that is definitely a great thing that Grapevine offers. I definitely recommend using that Match section. And also the best part about Grapevine is the marketplace. And on the marketplace, all the brands will post down their pictures of their products and the description of it. And then there's also a little side category to it as well. So you'll have like beauty and fashion and lifestyle and cooking and gaming. So what I recommend is kind of sticking to the content that you produce on your channel, because that's gonna up your chances of getting a brand deal. Because remember, just because you send in a proposal doesn't mean they're gonna pick you. So I definitely recommend staying in your genre. And for me, like it would be like beauty and fashion, and I kind of see what's available. And then I see some of the brands, I see some of the products, and a lot of the times the brands or the products are stuff I've already heard of or I've already used. And then what I do is I go and read the description of what they want done in the video, and then I always make sure to go to the website. I always double check and do my full thorough research on every brand, because I will not talk about any product or brand that I do not like. And I feel like a website says a lot about a brand. So I definitely highly recommend do your research before you send in any proposal, and only stick to products that you actually like and want to represent. Because your honesty is very, very valuable to your viewers, and you do not want to ruin that for anything. Because I'm telling you guys, if you ruin your trust with your audience and your viewers, that's something that you probably won't ever be able to get back. So I can't stress it enough, but do not work with brands and do not go and promote a product that you truly don't believe in, because it will show in your videos, and then if it's really not a good product, some of your viewers might actually purchase it and they might realize, oh, this isn't that great, I don't know what she was talking about. So you don't want to ruin that relationship. So I always say be very, very picky with what you take. I get a lot of proposals sent to me through emails and through Grapevine and through a lot of places, and I turn down a lot of stuff, you guys. And it's because I'm not going to go and show something on my channel, and I'm not going to say that I like a product when I don't actually like it, no matter how much money you want to pay me. So that is the biggest thing I can stress in this whole thing, is remember to always stick to products that you actually like. Another great way to do it is kind of talk to the brands and being like, hey, I like your product, I looked into it, I want to try it out for a few weeks, and then I'll contact you back, and if I like it, then let's make it the step further. So that's another great way. So that way, if you have a new product that you've never really seen and never tried, and you can kind of experience it for a little bit and kind of realize, all right, is this something I want to talk about or not? So that is another great way to do that. So basically, after you've done all your research, you're just gonna go in and write your proposal now. And you're gonna say, hello, my name is Madison. I would love to feature your product on my channel, and then figure out a good way to integrate that product into your channel that your viewers are going to like. Basically do a play-by-play of what you're gonna be doing in the video, and then kind of explain like why this is gonna be so beneficial on your channel. So then you can also go in and talk about how I recently did a product on this. This is very similar, so I know my viewers are going to love this, or I've actually already tried this and I loved it and I know my viewers will love it as well. And then kind of just say, I look forward to hearing back with you and maybe be potentially collaborating with you in the future, and then sign off sincerely your name. So that is a really good way to write a proposal. And now let's just kind of go into how much should you charge per video? And a lot of people have this question because they don't know how to figure out how much is my channel really worth? How much is my time really worth? And I feel like a lot of YouTubers actually get taken advantage of here. And I'm gonna give you guys a little website that my YouTube consultant actually gave me, because I speak to someone at YouTube once every month kind of talking about my channel and what are some next steps I need to take. And she pointed me in this direction because she knew I was doing brand deals, and she's like, I don't want you to be undervaluing your content, so go use this website, check it out, I guarantee you'll love it. And that's how you're gonna figure out how much you should be pricing your videos. So this website is called Social Blue Book, you guys. This thing is going to be a godsend for many of you, because if you've been doing brand deals and you've been like lost in the dark of like how much you should charge for a brand deal, because I'm telling you, a lot of these companies actually really do lowball you. And so I always come back and say, I use Social Blue Book. I'm advised by my YouTube consultant to use Social Blue Book to figure out my rates per video, because I do produce high quality content and it takes me hours to film and hours to edit. And I say, this is my job. I have to value my time in this as well. So Social Blue Book basically does a full breakdown, you guys. It accesses all your analytics for every social media platform that you link to it. So you can link YouTube, you can link Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Tumblr, you can link anything to it, which is awesome. And it's gonna give you a breakdown for each social platform and show you how much you should be getting paid to post on each of those social platforms. It's amazing. I will have it linked down below for you guys. So basically what I do also, if they come back to me and say it's a little bit high, I tell them I use Social Blue Book and I go, I can send you a quote, and it's gonna give you a breakdown of why I'm worth what I'm worth. And that is a great negotiation piece, because it kind of opens up brands' eyes as well, because there are actually a lot of new brands that come in and they don't expect it and they think, oh, I could just pay you $150 for this and then that's it. It's way too low, especially for when you have to think about all the time and effort that goes into every video. So that's why I definitely recommend Social Blue Book, and make sure you guys do not undervalue your content and you negotiate well, because you never want to undervalue your content or your time. So definitely check out Social Blue Book. All right, so the next way to make money on YouTube is something that everyone already knows. Basically, when you start YouTube, you can instantly now become a YouTube partner. Before, back in the day, you would have to have like 30,000 subscribers or a certain amount of subscribers to become a YouTube partner. And I remember like back in the day, people weren't even able to use custom thumbnails unless they were a partner. They weren't able to access the music library. They weren't able to access so many things because you're not a partner yet. Well, nowadays, when you guys sign up and do your first video, you can become a partner like that. So that means that you sign up with AdSense, and then that's how you start getting paid. So basically what AdSense is, it's basically based off an RPM. It used to be based kind of like off of a CPM where you got paid per 1,000 view. Now RPM is basically impressions clicked. And with AdSense, you basically just get paid for impressions. And not every view is a monetized view, because even though you have your video monetized doesn't mean that every single view is going to have an ad on it. Because as you guys know, a lot of people watch on their phones and those little banners do not pop up on phones. And then a lot of people actually have ad blockers. So if they have an ad blocker, you're not going to get paid for an ad showing up because it's blocking those ads. So it's a lot harder to make a lot of money through that way. I feel like the most people that benefit from AdSense is bigger YouTubers, because companies are paying big money to post ads on theirs because they're getting a lot more views. So you guys are going to notice as you grow, you're going to probably be getting a little bit more, because as you're getting more views on a video, a company is having to pay more money to put that ad there. So each time an impression gets clicked or anything, you'll get paid a little bit more. So that's why it's very beneficial to the bigger channels. Also, I kind of want to go into the AdSense like revenue share, because a lot of people don't know about this. But basically, as a content creator, we get to keep 55% and AdSense gets to keep 45%. So you actually can never leave that. I will go into it more further when I talk about networks, and I will kind of let you guys know the truth behind networks and what to watch out for. So yeah, I'm going to save that for a different time because it's very in depth. But I kind of just wanted to go over like how you guys do make money with AdSense and like impressions and all that stuff. So yeah. All right, so the next thing I want to talk about is affiliate links. And affiliate links are basically coupon codes or little links down below that if people click and purchase something from it, you'll get commission. So a lot of times YouTubers will work with brands and they'll work on a commission basis. So they'll give them their own coupon code or they'll give them their own link and they'll make maybe 3 to 10% commission, sometimes more, depending on the brand and the agreement. But also just give you guys a little heads up, every coupon code is not an affiliate code, trust me. It's not. There's a lot of brands that just give you a coupon code, but you don't make any money from it. So I just want to give you guys a little bit heads up there. But there's also a few websites that you can go to, such as Reward Style, ShopSense. ShopSense are like Shop Style. I can't remember. I think they've recently changed it. But ShopSense basically works off of impressions. So each time a link is clicked in the description box, you'll get paid like 5 to 10 cents from it. So it's not much. And then there's also Reward Style, where Reward Style will give you a commission from any item that is purchased from those links. So that is another great way to make money on YouTube. All right, so those are some ways to make money. And then also I know a lot of you guys were asking questions about how to talk with brands with that you want to feature in on your channel. So you guys will notice that like maybe Benefit or Too Faced or Anastasia Beverly Hills or any one of those bigger brands usually aren't on Grapevine or they're not on FameBit. They're really nowhere. So the way to contact them is go to their website and go to the contact us part. And sometimes they'll even have an affiliate program where you can log into, but most of the time you're gonna send them an email and you basically are just gonna tell them about your channel. So basically in the email, you can just quickly say like, you know, hi, my name is Madison. I have a beauty and lifestyle channel and I absolutely love your products and I would love to feature them more on my channel. And just kind of talk about how you would like to be considered for potential PR in the future and how you would love to work with them. And then also another great thing to do is to link a video that you've recently done using their products. For instance, if I did a Lorac one, I would go and send them the Lorac blushes and say, I recently did a video on your new Lorac blushes. I absolutely loved them and I hope you enjoyed that video as well. So you can kind of see my content and like my quality. And that's a great way to kind of pitch it. And then sometimes they'll come back to you and say, yes, we love your channel and we would love to put you on our PR list for future PR when like we look forward to collaborating with you in the future. So you could get one of those replies, or sometimes they can come back to you and they can say, you know what, we're gonna have to pass right now, but contact us in the future when you grow a little bit more and have a little bit more of a following, and then we would love to work with you. Because a lot of these brands really do look at the subscriber counts, they really do look at the view counts, so I'm just gonna let you guys know about that ahead of time. But it doesn't hurt to ask and put yourself out there and just get on the radar, because there are so many people on YouTube, you guys, that you can't just wait for these brands to come to you if you really want to work with them. If you really love a brand and really love their products, go reach out to them and just get on their radar. So I hope that these tips and tricks help you guys for like how to make money on YouTube. I definitely recommend going to Grapevine. It's a great website. I absolutely love it. Support it 100%. I will have it linked down below. And then don't forget to use Social Blue Book to rate your content value. That's like vital. I really, really recommend Social Blue Book. And yeah. All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and answer a few of your guys' questions. So again, in this video, leave me comments down below with questions that you may have on anything about YouTube. So let's just go ahead and get into this. All right, so Anna Marie Soto, I hope I said that right. Her question was, how do you keep your Mac laptop from running out of space? Because video files take up a lot of room on my Mac and it's always telling me to startup disk is full. All right, so I went through the same problem, you guys. Same problem when I first started, and then I did a lot of research and I did a lot of phone calls to Mac about it. All right, so what I use has actually been a huge lifesaver, you guys, and I definitely recommend going and purchasing this thing because it makes Final Cut Pro run so much more smoothly and it's absolutely amazing. So I use an external hard drive. I do not save anything on my computer. Nothing is saved on it. That way it keeps it running fast and everything is saved on this little baby. So this is a Lacy Thunderbolt. There are two different hard drives that you are gonna wanna use for Final Cut Pro. And I definitely recommend one of those two because that's what Final Cut Pro works the best with. So this is a Lacy Thunderbolt. This is definitely my top recommendation. I think this is the best external hard drive for Final Cut Pro and for saving videos on. And it's absolutely amazing. It is pricey, but it's definitely worth the investment. I've been using it nonstop now for over a year and it's been a lifesaver. The other external hard drive I recommend is called a G-Shock. I can link it down below for you. I'll link both of these down below for you guys. but this one is definitely my #1 pick. So all I do is just plug into the side of my computer, and when I open Final Cut Pro, I just make sure that it says that it's saving to my Lacy and not to my Mac. So this is what I use to save room on my laptop and to keep everything running really smoothly and really fast. All right, so Hannah Noel asked me, how do you gain subscribers as fast as you have? And honestly, guys, it's everything that I said and like how to grow your channel in that last video. Follow all those tips, and then also remember to stay consistent and just post on a consistent basis, because that is how you are going to grow. Make sure you're posting at least once a week. Honestly, I say try to post a little bit more than once a week, because it always helps you just a little bit more and helps you get more videos out there circulating, because the more videos you have out there on YouTube circulating around, the more chances you are going to get seen. So definitely recommend following all those tips over there in the last video and also staying consistent. All right, so my last question, just to keep this video like not being too long, is from Make Me Over Katie. I love your comments. I see them all the time. You're awesome. And she says her question is how to not attract those sub for sub annoying comments that other YouTubers leave, not when they're being genuine, but the ones that are obviously copy and paste all around. All right, there is no way to avoid that at all. They're going to be anywhere. The biggest thing is to make sure that you do not hashtag sub for sub anywhere, because that's one thing that really brings them in. But I'm sorry to say that it is impossible to get away from them. So a lot of times for me, they'll actually just go to my spam, because when you copy and paste a comment on multiple videos, it just goes into the spam section. So it doesn't even show in the comments. And I go to my spam section and like clean it out every once in a while. So I just hit like remove all type of thing. So yeah, never copy and paste any type of comments on people's videos, you guys. It will just go to the spam section, and it won't even go to the comment section where people can actually see it. So unfortunately, you can't avoid it. Just delete them. Sorry, my camera just died, but unfortunately you can't escape them. They're always going to be there. So half the time they are just going to your spam, so just delete them. That's what I do. All right, so I hope that these tips and tricks helped you guys, and remember to leave me any comments down below if you guys have any questions about anything about this series. I'll be more than happy to answer your questions at the end of each video. All right, so if you guys enjoyed this video, then please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for future videos in this series, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!